The story of a reluctant healer. In another village, there was a person who baked clay to make cups and plates, named Tam, who lived with his old mother. In the village, there was also Ms. Tham, who was quite beautiful. There was a powerful young man in the village who often flirted with her, teased her, and wanted to marry her. One day he teased her right on the street. Tam saw that, so he picked up a rock and threw it into the bushes to make a noise to free Ms. Tham. That powerful young man had his heart set on revenge. One day, a loudspeaker called out, "Whoever is talented in healing, please come to the patrolman's palace to treat your wife's illness." The young man set a trap for the soldiers to arrest him and burn him in clay for treatment. Even though he strongly refused, the soldiers kept dragging him away. When he entered the palace, he refused to know how to cure it, so he was beaten by the guard. It was so painful that he had to risk it. He entered the patient's room and knew he had choked on a fish bone. He lifted his pants to reveal the area where he had just been beaten and bruised. He groaned, making his family and patient laugh. He asked for salt to be rubbed on his butt to dissolve the bruise. It was too painful, he screamed. The patient laughed until he choked. The bone popped out. He reluctantly accepted praise and rewards. The mandarin introduced this reluctant physician to the king's palace to treat the princess. The princess did not know what illness she had but did not say. The king said, "If you can make the princess speak 3 sentences, you will be greatly rewarded and you will be able to marry her." Entering the king's palace, he washed the rice, then put it on the stove on a 2-legged tripod, so the pot kept falling over. The princess passed by and saw her eyes prickly. The princess said, "Why is that guy so stupid? 1 more leg. Go." The guy obeyed. The pot didn't fall anymore. The guy used pebbles to hit each other to make fire but didn't leave any kindling. The princess felt itchy and said the second sentence, "Put in the tinder." The third time the princess said again, "Put a chopstick in." No stupid person can stand it. The king was very happy to see what the princess had said. But the king saw that the healer was too poor, so he decided to withdraw his offer and not marry the princess to him. Finally, he obeyed and went to treat the villagers, otherwise he would be beheaded by the king. Arriving at the village communal house, he told those who were not terminally ill to leave. There were a lot of people leaving. He said, "It takes the most seriously ill person to burn alive." No one was willing to leave. Everyone refused to leave. No one wanted to die. The king praised him, so he married the princess to him, but he asked for permission to refuse so he could return to the village to marry Miss Tham. At that time, the young man was in charge. So he came to flirt with her, and at that time, Tam returned and called the soldiers to rescue her. This guy was embarrassed and ran away. So Tam and Miss Tham are a beautiful couple. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.